What's up, guys? We're here on the next job. I got a new hand. You can't say nothing? It's funny when the camera comes on, people just shut up. Yeah. Like you've been running your mouth all morning, yeah, but now you ain't got nothing to say. You can't be cussing. Now I'm gonna have to edit that out. Yeah. So anyway, this is Ethan. He's been helping us on our other project. I'll show y'all what we got going on. Of course, we got a water line here. Rook and his guys cut these stumps, or cut the trees, probably about 2 months or so ago. And this guy called me, and he's wanting me to dig all this out. And we got to take this hill down, which should be no problem. Got the dump truck fixed, and well, I think it's fixed. We replaced the other carrier bearing on that, if y'all followed along on that. I didn't film none of that because I just needed to get it done. But I brought Ethan. He's gonna help me take the gate off so I can dump these stumps out, because they'll just get hung up in it. So we're gonna snatch that gate off real quick and start digging these stumps. I think the water line's all I really got right here, but I shouldn't even have to get over that far. The gas actually stops on the other side of the road. So let's get this gate snatched off. All right, so I'm gonna leave the door open. Maybe y'all can hear me. We also welded this chain on here the other day to help with this. Yeah. I forgot to tell y'all, Ethan is actually Jimmy's illegitimate son. All right, go ahead and the reason why I put the gate on there and brought it with me is because I got to get this guy a load of gravel when I get finished, so I'll need the gate on it. You know how to work that wrench?
Yes,
Y'all don't take care of your tools. Nothing? Go ahead. God, somebody. Oh man, don't worry, it's going on YouTube.
You have to cut that out.
Somebody already typing in the comments, I should fire you. Boy, what is you doing? Turn the camera on and people just get flustered. He'll get it. If only you had a ratchet wrench in your hand.
What?
If only you had a ratchet wrench in your hand. What's wrong with you, boy?
Can't get on that side.
Can't get right, boss. Okay. Won't pick up on it. Just a little bit. You good right there? Put them in the door so they don't fall out. No, in the door of the truck. get her. Good? Just like that. I'll take and set this thing out of the way. Like a charm. Wish my chain was a little bit longer. All right. Now, maybe they won't be too bad. I was hoping it'd rain until I got back over here. Guys, let's get started here. Get spun around here so I can get a better hold. Let's see what these little stumps are going to do. Been in a machine, so might be a little bit rusty. What I don't want to do is get a bunch of dirt in the driveway, because I said all this is going to be cut down a good bit. I don't really have to worry about getting all the dirt off the stumps either. That one's in there. She moved in. He's just supposed to come back this evening whenever he gets done working at the plant I got him at. He's going to get in the dump truck and get familiar with that. I was going to dig these stumps when they cut the trees down. I told them to leave me some leverage. I may have to put a little bit more dirt back in that hole. That'd be good for now. When they're cut off flush with the ground like that, you ain't got any leverage to pull on. I know this may get a little bit boring just sitting here digging stumps. It is what it is. At least I'm able to put out a video. I'll have to kind of sit backwards for a little bit. I hope these right here aren't hard to come out. It's pretty close to that water line. Spin them around here and y'all can see the blue flags there. Don't have a whole lot of room to mess around, but that one come out pretty good. Pull that back some. truck, I'd take it to my place and stockpile it. It's not that far from here. It ain't worth fooling with this far with my little truck. Every time I get ready to sell that dump truck, I need it for something like this. And I could have done the job without the dump truck, but I just didn't want to be crossing his driveway from where I have to dump everything. And I didn't want to take the dozer and push all this dirt across the driveway, because then I would have probably cost him a lot more money and gravel and everything to get that fixed back. I don't think I'm going to bring the dozer over here because it's not really big enough to justify bringing it over here. I think I'm just going to get the skid steer and bring it. Alright, now we can spin around, make sure I don't hit the drone. This thing always wants to land every 3 seconds. Alright guys, I had to put y'all back in the cab. My drone's dying, and I left it in the excavator about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't charged the battery, so they are going to last about 5 minutes, so I need to let them charge up some. All this stuff out. These oak stumps probably won't be that bad. Imagine those pine stumps are going to give me some fits. That bad once they've been cut for a few months. All the roots die off pretty quick. Those pines and those tap roots, they'll hold on for dear life. these stumps out, and then may have to tell Ethan to hurry up and get his butt over here. I'll be done in probably another 20 minutes. Okay, so I got the stumps dug up. I'll turn around and show you all that in a minute. But first I want to come over here, throw this stuff a little bit further down the hill. This is all the trees and stuff that Rook and them cut. They just dumped it off in this little ravine here. Kind of don't want to get, I may need to leave some of this stuff up close, that way if Ethan messes up, maybe he won't run the dump truck down off in the ravine. More than I wanted to get the dirt pushed off in the hill. Alright, so that didn't take as much as I thought it would. So yeah, we're gonna have to be bad careful. That way he don't fall off the ravine there. But there's all the stumps that we got dug up. I'm going to actually start loading them in the dump truck. I'll go ahead and start loading them out. Let's see here. This is a pine tree, but I want y'all to look how the roots have just spread out. Really don't see that a lot in pines. Almost looks like a oak. Of how big it is. If this job was a little bit closer to my house, I would have just drove the big dump truck down the road over here. But it's just a little bit too far. Two stumps, maybe if only was two I get in there on the first load. Try to lighten it up a little bit. Tell you what, this ground's a little bit softer than I expected it to be. Crap, I guess I'm gonna have to go dump that one first. This is why I hate having that little dump truck. Alright, let's go dump this one real quick. y'all. I was worried about Ethan running off the back of the cliff here, and now I'm sitting here and got stuck. I've just sat down over here. This is terrific. I want y'all to look. Oh man, it's always something. Alright, so what I did is I took the brake off on the dump truck. If I can just pick her up. Now let's see if she'll pull out. Dirt. Let me go ahead and do that. It may build me a backstop. Probably be the best thing to do. Try not to tear up his driveway the best I can. Now this stuff wants to be right in the way. Let's set you right here, big boy, for right now. This dirt here. The nose got to come out. That'll build me a backstop. That way I don't have to worry about rolling off the hill and sinking again. Maybe not, anyway, that's the plan. All sounds good in theory. Lots and lots of topsoil on this little mound. All that ears of pine straw and leaves. Stuff is soft, I know that. She is soft. Of course, it'd have a bunch of roots and stuff in it. I guess that'd be alright. Alright, let me go dump this out and build me a backstop now. Let's see if that'll work. Alright, come here, big boy. holds my running boards, and I need to put them back on there. Or my side boards. Some of this little scraggly stuff in there. Yeah, it's done got hot here in the south. Hot and humid. Alright, let's go down here and fix our pile real quick. Crossing this driveway as much as I have, but it is what it is. I'm gonna dress all this back up with the skid steer anyway. Sit right there and it'll level me up a little bit more. There we go. That should help. There we go. Alright, let's go dump this out in one more load. Alright y'all, I got the tilt bucket on there now. I'm going to use it to cut my grade in this ditch. Ethan's in the dump truck. That was a fiasco teaching him how to drive it. We got our headsets in. Ethan, back up just a little bit. I'll tell you when. I can't load you too much because the dirt will fall out of the tailgate. Come on back. Alright, that's good right there. Go down there and rake that stuff out for you first before we dump this first load. Told you, son. Ain't no joke. That's why I love this bucket. Come back through and pick out some of them roots. back. Well, hold on. Let me go back there and yeah, push that stuff out. All right, y'all. This is Ethan's first official load in a dump truck with Worx Incorporated. Can he replace Jimmy? You up on it? Yep. Put your brake on. Take it out of gear. PTO. We got our headsets on, that way he can hear me cuss at him. These headsets are well worth the money. Hands free. Huh? I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your fans. Don't bring no dirt back with you when you come. Take your brake off. Alright, that's good right there. Tell Day to come run the camera. He's sitting in there, ain't doing nothing. I need to get 3 headsets. Alright y'all, so we got a mound of dirt over here and we'll have to knock down. We'll have to fix your ramp back, Ethan. Back up a little bit further. Why? Oh yeah. Work trucks on. Can't look like show road truck. Because I can't answer the phone and operate a machine at the same time. Y'all always calling me about some nonsense. Hey man, I was just calling to check on you, see how your day was. Don't be calling me checking on me. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Alright, listen, you're going to have to back up to these cones and stop. Because I wiped your thing clean. Alright y'all, we're going to put the gate back on there. Let's see if Ethan can make up for him being goofy this morning. I'll show y'all what I got cut out in just a minute. Trying to get this thing on here while I got some help. Well, I don't know about help, but while I got somebody else here. Your wear marks on it. I think so. I don't remember. You the one took it off. You're gonna have to wait a minute. Let me get. Yeah. Got yours started? What's he need? Alright, that's that. Hang on y'all, now it's taking 2 of them to do it. Jimmy would be so proud of y'all. Look, y'all, he knows how to use the ratchet wrench this time. Don't tighten it all the way. As long as that nylon's up on that thread, you're fine. All right, there's the heel cut down. Can't hardly tell grade, of course. Maybe I got enough loose dirt that I can grade it out with a skid steer. It's sitting right over there. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. And I shall be back in the morning. Well, good morning, guys and girls. I got over here this morning, got the old skid steer fired up. I'm gonna let it warm up some, and want to get this right here slicked out real quick. I'm gonna jump in the excavator real quick and see if I can't rip out some more of these roots down here by the road. I pretty much got it on the grade I want it on, roughed in. If I have to cut out anymore, I'll be able to see in just a minute. There's a pretty good little root right there. And then we're going to go get some gravel. I'm probably going to bring in 2 loads of gravel. That way I can dress this, all this up right here. And what I may need to do, I'm going to have to maybe put a little bit of dirt right there in that ditch line, because I really don't want it to get in that and run down. I kind of want it just to fade across the front of the yard here. So let's get the excavator fired up and let's get to work. Okay, so I went through and I broke up the ground with the tooth bucket, that way to give me some loose material to work around and fill in the gaps here and there. So let's jump in the old skid steer and see what we can do with this thing. I'm gonna set you up on a time lapse because that thing's kind of boring. That turned out pretty good. So water shouldn't get in this ditch right here. Filled it up and try to get the, it's kind of hard to tell, but the gravel is just a little bit higher and it slopes out. And I'm gonna run and get 2 loads of gravel and get that spread, and this one should be a wrap. But my biggest problem is, like, I don't have anywhere to set anything out of the way. I want to get the excavator out of the way, and then that way I can dress this up before I put down gravel and all the way out. So I've got to find somewhere to park equipment. right, well there's 7 ton of crusher. I'm gonna put that, he wants a little kind of little pad put right here in front of his building. I'm gonna use that first to get a good base down. I'm not worried about that little bit of grass because it's got some sand up under it, so it should be fine. And I'll take the rest and put right there. I want to put most of it kind of in front of those steps to kind of build that up some, and then I'll go back and get a load of 3/4. So let's get this spread out. Guys and gals, that is going to wrap it up on this one. Went pretty good. I'm happy with it. He only wanted 1 load of gravel, but I went ahead and got him 2 because he had enough money in the budget to do that. So I just went ahead and got him another one, that way make it look a little bit better and last a little longer. Shit over here turned out pretty good. So all right, I will catch y'all on the next one. Maybe, I think maybe the next video I'll show y'all kind of what I've been up to the past couple months. So y'all keep your eyes open. I'll see you later.